Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing another match, well actually game 2 of the Antec attack number 23. And this is between Matiz, who is the Zerg player in the top right, and wow, another Zerg versus Zerg, ExcuseMe, who is the Zerg in the bottom left. So ExcuseMe has reached the finals in the last two, I think. At least I know his name very well, so I've seen it plenty of times before. He may have actually won one of them even. Maybe both of them? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. At least I know this guy is a really good player, and I don't really know the other guy. So maybe he made it here a couple of times before, but this is only the third tournament I cast, so I don't know. So this is the round of 8, so there are still plenty of people in this tournament, and yeah, this guy has probably the best chance of making it through this round, and we will have to see how he does here. So both players just going for their drones, and yeah, by the time we reach like 18, then we will see an overlord, maybe an extracted trick on one of them, but it is normally not a whole big deal. So the spawning pool already coming out, and the spawning pool not coming out on the opposite side. He is going for a hatchery straight off, and that is going to be a big difference because, well, hatchery first means you get additional production facilities or production capabilities, and well, spawning pool first means that you get queens and zerglings. So the queens give you additional production as well, but they only give it, yeah, a very small amount of that, where the hatchery can give you way more. While the hatchery is going down on the other side as well, and sorry for the slow reactions there, but yeah, this gas is being mined for the 100, and he wants to have 100 as soon as possible to get this speed upgrade. And once he has that, he will have powerful zerglings. And of course, same here. I don't think any of them will, well, either of them will go for that, well, for the lurkers, no, roaches right now. Because roaches are normally more of a later game solution. The zerglings and banelings are the early game thing. And yeah, the banelings are normally only out once, yeah, you reach a well, decent number of zerglings on the enemy team, because they don't really work well against anything else. Well, against drones, they're really good against drones, but they're not very good against queens, not versus spine crawlers, and not versus roaches. But banelings are really good against zerglings, and they blow up zerglings and drones like it's their job, and it is their job. So no queen over here, but it is coming out right now. There we go. And this queen is yeah, new as well. So that's a nice trick. You build a queen over here, then you inject the larvae, or well, spawn larvae. Then you run the queen over here, and by the time you build a new queen over here, of course. By the time your new queen comes out, the larvae will just have spawned. You miss like a little bit of time, but it's a very nice way of getting an early queen on your second hatchery, because you can actually build it before the hatchery is up. And by the time your hatchery is up, your queen will have 25 energy, and all will be well. So anyway, yeah, lots of production going off, but mostly drones, a couple of banelings. We have some zerglings on the map. We have 12 zerglings in fact for this guy, and he is going in for an early attack, wants to get the damage done, but there is a spine crawler out, a queen out, and a few zerglings, though not a lot of zerglings, but the spine crawler will do just fine. And there, yeah, the banelings are already out. Oh, sorry, did I close the production tab? That was unintentional. So yeah, both of them have 2 banelings. It's not a whole lot. And he does get a nice baneling off there. And wow, 3 Baneling sacrifice for 1 Zergling. I don't know whose Zergling that was, but so which side was which? Oh, we should be able to see that. So the blue just sacrificed 3 Banelings. And yeah, that is not good. Because Banelings are pretty expensive compared to Zerglings. And if you lose 3 for 1 Zergling, and he is going to scout here, yeah, then you're already pretty far behind. So he's going to scout. He sees that there is no Spire coming up. There is a second gas coming up. And these 2 gases are coming up. Roach Warren is going down. We'll have to see if the enemy respawns. Yeah, in kind. Evolution Chamber also coming up. And nothing going on over there except for the gas, but that was already up. So the Evolution Chamber is going to increase the attack damage of the roaches. That's damage, right? Yep. Well, it says upgrades the attacks, but it is just damage. It's not like it adds other stuff. At least I think it doesn't. No, I don't think it adds like range or anything like that. Anyway, the roaches, yeah, now in, and he is going to get the increased movement speed. Oh, once again close the production tab. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to keep that open at all times. That's what people say at least. And I'm trying to close it when fights happen, but these 2 times were really just mistakes, and I know I should keep it open. So there's a Spore Crawler coming up. I don't know why. Did he really build a spire or something like that? Did I miss that? No. I don't know why he would build a Spore Crawler. So a new base coming up for both of them. This one is already up. Doesn't really matter how far behind you are here, as long as you're not too far behind. The bases aren't really saturated yet, so they still mine at well, very high efficiency. So the extra base doesn't really provide a whole lot of extra mining. It does, however, provide you with, yeah, as you can see, extra production facility. But this base is not far behind, and the gas is going to matter. So he does have the 2 extractors going straight away, and those 2 extractors are going to do very nicely. They're going to add a lot of gas to his income. All of the roaches now upgraded. The infestors are out. Infestors, yeah, didn't see the infestor pit earlier, but the infestors really good against all kind of small units. Not so much against the roaches, but well, they are decent against the roaches. I mean, they do a lot of damage, and especially in large numbers. They can fungal growth the entire army here. But I think it's also because of the infested Terrans, just to prevent the air attack being super useful. And I think that might be the reasoning behind this. Oh, it's no longer there? He cancelled it? Or what? There's a changeling over here. Yeah, that's pretty nice scouting for him. But anyway, yeah, there was this Spore Crawler coming up. Oh, it's still there. Yeah. It's on the other base. I mistook the 2 bases. So the roach is coming up, but yeah, the Spore Crawler is not going to help against it. I think that's just to prevent the Mutalisks being super effective. So there goes the fungal growth, and as you can see, fungal growth really good if you have a lot of roaches there as well, because then you can win the fight a lot easier. So the infestors for Pink here coming in way too late, or way later than the start of the fight, and he's going to lose a lot of roaches to that initial attack. Probably didn't think his enemy would be there already, and wow, just a lot more roaches. Lots and lots more roaches than his opponent. And even though he lost that early game fight, or that early part of the fight, he still has plenty of them available to just push in and get some nice stuff going. Maybe even snipe this hatchery. So Queen is going down. No real doubt about that. There are new roaches coming in, but yeah, there are still more roaches for pink, and yeah, really nothing he can do. And there we go, getting the GG. So I don't know exactly what happened here. Maybe it was just the income. The overall, yeah, I can't see the overall income. Oh, spent, hang on. Spending, yeah, there we go. No, they have equal amounts of army. I mean, this 300 is not going to matter that much. The technology for for pink is a lot better though. So he has 1-1 upgrades where the enemy has, come on, 0-1 upgrades. So that may be the difference. And then again, economy, he has more economy. So don't really know what how that happened, but it happened. I hope that you guys can make something out of this, because I don't really understand. Are there any more tabs that may explain this? Production, income. Well, the income, yeah, that's pretty equal. So in fact, the mineral income is a little bit higher for our blue player because he invested more in that. Oh, this may explain something. No. 2 workers killed, that's not going to make a difference because they were probably killed in the last thing. I thought maybe I missed an early attack or something like that. Yeah, here units lost, that makes a whole difference. So I think the positioning was just wrong, and the fact that he didn't have armor. Well, I'm going to blame it more on the not having the armor upgrade, the carapace, instead of the positioning, because the positioning was pretty good. He won that early part of the fight, he just couldn't get the second part of the fight. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.